On a G20 summit. We knew that they've been spraying money around like drunken sailors in Tony Clement's riding. What we didn't know is that they lied to Parliament. What we didn't know is that they may have broken the law. And this is not me telling you this. This is the Auditor General of Canada, Sheila Fraser, a respected public servant. So Mr. Harper has no choice. He's got to release this report today, and he's got to explain to Canadians how he could have so scandalously abused public money and so scandalously misled Parliament and so scandalously disobeyed the law. These are shocking revelations. I don't know how Canadians can have confidence in a government that treats public money in this way.
The report belongs to the Auditor General. She tables it before Canada, not the Prime Minister. Now, you say he's not respecting the institutions, so how can you ask him to do otherwise? Well, listen, this report has been on his desk for I don't know how long, at least for a few weeks. He knows what is the content of this report. The Auditor General must publish it. The Prime Minister must release it. It's up to them to release this report so that it be included in public debate and before tomorrow's debate. That is absolutely necessary.
And they say that that there are significant changes between the draft that Canadian press saw and the final report. I was wondering what your reaction is to that.
Well, let's see the final report. But if the material in the Canadian press are true, this government broke the law and misled Parliament. It doesn't get more serious than that. So let's have the report out today.
You're making a big part of the election about trust, but you've got your own trust issue out there today with the voting overseas. Last week you were saying you didn't. Today you said you did. Doesn't that keep raising questions on the American side?
That's the subject-changing question of all time.
Well, no, it was our question this morning. It was our question this morning, and we want to find out more. You misled last week. Did you mislead on the American stuff?
I'm a proud Canadian. I've worked and lived overseas. I have voted in a British election because I'm a Commonwealth citizen. I've not voted in American elections because I'm a Canadian citizen. I've never been anything other than a Canadian citizen. Well, let's remember what we're talking about here. We're talking about trust. We're talking about a government here who spent $1.2 billion of your money, Brian, in a G20 summit that sprayed money around Tony Clement's riding like drunken sailors. They sat, as far as I can see, they sat around in a Muskoka bar handling out contracts to their friends. This is an absolute scandal. The issue of trust here is whether you can trust the